finished a 4-mile run. It's my first run of the week. Out on a walk. I'm running good. I did like 35 minutes or something like that. Today is leg day, so got the run in. So I think the 10K I'm gonna do tomorrow is gonna be pretty brutal after leg day today, but it's okay. Got to get the runs on the entire legs in. I'm not gonna film in Planet Fitness because it's kind of crazy. I'll touch base with you guys tomorrow. All right, another day, another run. We got a 10K in the books today, so about 6.2 miles. Should be good. Feeling good. I'll keep you guys updated throughout the run. I'm looking to do it in maybe around 50 minutes. All right, mile 1. I'm in some pretty treacherous trail right now. It's honestly a really fun section. I never ran back here before. Thought I'd change it up. Two miles in, not gonna lie, I'm slightly lost. I think I'm just gonna keep going until I spit back out where I was or entirely retrace myself. But there's no way this trail is that big. Okay, I just came across this random clearing. Like, this actually isn't real. I'm in like a different world right now. Took the Narnia of trail runs or something. Like, holy cow, dude. I'm so cooked. Got no idea where I am. But there's no way this trail is that big. This is tragic. You're like see me on the news or something, dude. What the heck? This looks like the end of a trailhead, actually. Currently walking through a tree. What is this side quest I'm on right now, dude? Just trying to go for a run. Just hit 3 miles. You guys aren't gonna believe this. I'm in a different town right now. But there's no way this trail is that big. Just hit mile 4 in 41 minutes. Been on this road for a little bit. I know where I am now, but for a minute there I was kind of stopping, looking at the GPS, then running and stopping, looking at the GPS. But now I know where I am. So we're gonna go get this done. At a 9:55 pace right now, pushing forward. Mile 5, 51 something minutes. I'm at a 10 pace. Feeling a little rinsed out, but that's okay. But we're getting it done. Just hit mile 6, only have 0.2 to left to go to hit the 10K. About 61 minutes in, feeling good. Just finished up. That was brutal. It wasn't actually that bad. On like a scale of 1 to 10, it was probably like a 5 or 6 maybe. Probably not even a 6, probably like a 5. I've just been feeling a lot of pressure in my knees while I run lately. I'm not really sure why. I'm gonna go on like about a mile walk now, just sort of shake out from the run. All right, another day, another run. A nice rest day from running yesterday, but still went to the gym. Today, I'm gonna do my longest run ever, which will be a 15K or about 9.3, 9.4 miles. It'll be great. Looking forward to it. Didn't really feel like that hyped to get up and run, but feeling good. Just fueled up, so feeling a little bloated, but a couple miles in, I'll feel great. Mile 1, feeling good, very bloated. Mile 2. I'm getting kind of frustrated with this watch because when there's a lot of trees overhead, like back there, my pace drops, like the GPS doesn't track it well. But I've been sitting at around a 9:30, 9:40 pace. So feeling good. It's kind of exactly where I want to be. I want to try to do the 9 miles of this run in 90 minutes. So I'll be just over because it's like a 9.3, 9.4 for this 15K. So I'm hoping to end around like an hour, 35 minutes or so. Just had a pretty big downhill, really like leaned back into it, kind of let my legs go and used it to recover a bit, feeling better. The reason I'm going for like a 9:30 to 9:40 split right now, even though I would need a 10 split to get the goal I want, is because the way back is a lot of uphill, at least more so than the way going this way. So I'm kind of trying to compensate for that and compensate for my split dropping. I'm trying to get a bit ahead of myself here, but never know, could negative split, but I doubt it. Just hit mile 3. Loneliness is starting to go away. People always look at me funny when I take my phone out when I'm running, but feeling better, but starting to get a little tired. But third of the way there. Just had a disgusting uphill. I'm absolutely torched. It's gonna take a little bit for me to get my legs back here, but I purposely went a different way than I usually do to avoid this massive uphill that's like maybe 0.4-ish miles long, and it's absolutely gross. So the way I'm running now, I'm actually gonna run down that and maybe about a mile. So I'm hoping that kind of revives me a little bit. It should be good. But that uphill kicked my butt, dude. But I'm picking it up already. Already starting to feel better. My upper thighs just kind of tense up after those uphills, and it takes me a little while to get them back. So just hit mile 4, grossly behind schedule is like a 10:22, but to be fair, like a third of that mile was like all uphill. So got to give myself a little grace there. I'm on a nice downhill right now. I'm hoping I can stay solid till about 2/3 way through, and that last third of the run will be pretty brutal after that 10K to the 5K mark, or to the last 5K, but feeling optimistic. All right, mile 5, did another 10:22. So that just got over this uphill. About to take a right and start my way down that big hill. So mile 6 should hopefully be quicker. On the burnt, but still staying strong. Gonna kill this mile 6 real quick. Mile 6, 9:52, so reeled it in just like I predicted. I'll probably be flat for another like 0.5 miles maybe if I'm lucky. And I start those rolling hills again. So hopefully my splits saved me from the beginning. And I did the math right, but we'll see. Mile 7, that was like 9 or like 10:09 or something. I don't even care. I'm dying. This hill is killing me right now. But I have a tiny little downhill and then a wicked gradual uphill, so probably gonna pass away on this run. It was good knowing you guys. Mile 8, 11:09 mile. That uphill really killed me. But I have 9 minutes, so I'm gonna try to get as close to 1:30 as I can for the 9 mile. But I'm okay if I don't get quite there. It looks like it might be closer, like 1:31. That's okay. I did it. I actually can't believe I just did that. I just ran an 8:53 mile. That was insane. Oh, that hurt so bad. Oh my gosh, all right. I got like 0.3 more to go. Oh, I'm tired. Oh my gosh. I ran 9.47 miles in like an hour, 35 minutes and some odd seconds. That was insane. After I filmed that part where I was like, it's okay if I don't get it, like it'll probably be an hour 31. I put my phone back in my pocket and I kind of thought about like what I just said and how stupid that was, because I just did all this work for the hour and 19 minutes before I said that. And if I just sort of like fell into that attitude where like, no, it's okay if I don't do it, that just made that hour and 19 minutes like basically worthless. So I told myself I needed to pick up the pace, and I keep telling myself that I can take pain well, but in that moment I was really just like letting it win. So I just started focusing on picking my legs up faster and planting them back into the ground faster. Sorry, I keep switching hands, my arms are so tired. Yeah, I know it sounds corny, but I really just kind of like used everything I had left and sort of dug really deep. But that like 0.4 miles at the end was really slow. I think ended up like going up the steepest part of the run at like a 14 or 15 minute pace at one point, and I was like, dude, this sucks. So I tried to pick it up a little bit, but that'll probably drop my average speed down. Yeah, I'm super stoked on how that turned out. Kind of on like a cool down I'm on like a cool down walk right now, just because like I don't want to go back and sort of like sit down and like have my legs sort of seize up. So I usually walk like about at least half a mile to a mile after my runs. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I guess Future Will probably run you through the route. I think going forward, anything past like 10K, so about like 6 to maybe even 7 miles, anything longer than that, I think I really should bring some sort of water or electrolytes with me, because mile 8 and mile 9 were just really hard to get through. I know I have the fitness to get through them. I just think on these lengths, I'm starting to reach the point where I need to be bringing hydration with me. Gel is like something. So moving forward, I'm definitely gonna do that. I'm meeting up with my buddy Nick in about an hour to go do chest and triceps and abs at the gym, so that would be great. I definitely need to eat some food before I do that. So that's just a quick overview of what that run looked like. Pretty weird looking route. These are just my pacings. See that mile 9 was my fastest, and it seems mile 5 was my slowest. I stayed in around threshold, which is zone 4 for most of the run, and I only had a max elevation of 651, so it's not too bad. All right, last run of the week. Woke up and I just had things to do this afternoon. I wasn't really feeling a run. I was gonna kind of push it, but then I went to the store and I got some new shoes. I got the Hoka Bondi 9s, probably just 4 miles today. I'm not wearing a hat though, which I always wear a hat when I run, so that'll be interesting. But yeah, I'm excited to see how these shoes feel. All right, so I know it's a little windy right now, but I'll make this brief just because of the wind. But the Bondi 9 is an interesting one. The shoe is very dense, it's very heavy. At least it feels heavy compared to the shoe that I'm used to running in, which I believe is a Nike Interact Zoom or something along those lines. And I've seen reviews on it, I sort of read up about it. And people say that it's not as marshmallowy, not as sort of soft as you would think it would be. Sorry about my hair, holy cow. And I would agree, it's very soft. So this is like a heel striker's delight shoe, which sadly I'm not a heel striker. I'm sort of a midsole striker, but I do strike my heel on downhill. So on those downhills, it felt so soft, so cushiony. I wasn't feeling the impact of that below. I wasn't hurting in any way. So it felt really good, but as a midsole striker, it still felt great. But in the midsole towards the toe, you do start to get that denser layer of foam, I think, where it doesn't compact, it doesn't absorb as much, but it's still a very comfortable shoe. It's just freaking heavy. I think after a little bit of fitness and after running with the shoe a little bit more, if my leg sort of builds up the strength for it, I think the weight will be almost unnoticeable. It's just something I'm not used to. I'm not used to this heavier of a shoe. Like, by all means, don't get me wrong, it doesn't feel massive. It's just definitely on the heavier side. I wouldn't really go into a race, at least a race where I'm dedicated on a time with this shoe. I think it's that perfect daily shoe to sort of log those 20 plus miles, even 15-mile weeks. Or if you're really not that heavy of a runner, but you want to stay active, this is this feels like amazing to walk in, especially after the run. But I will note that my leg health feels so good right now. My knees aren't in pain, my calves not so tight and tense, my thighs feel really fresh. So this shoe is definitely one that's going to help the longevity of your sort of like running journey. If you can get over that weight, which, like I said, is something that after some fitness will definitely become less and less of an issue. This is an amazing shoe. I'm not sponsored by Hoka. I bought this with my own money. That'd be crazy if I had a sponsor though, I'd be dead. But yeah, no one's previewing this before I post it or anything like that. This is just my honest reaction to it. But yeah, I'm gonna touch base with you guys a little later. I'm gonna do a little bit of a shakeout walk, and then yeah, I'll talk to you soon. All right, today is Sunday, and Sunday's usually always my rest day, but I kind of couldn't help myself. I've been watching a lot of documentaries. I just really wanted to run. I need to shave though. Going on a nice easy run. Probably only do 2 or 3 miles. Strava and Garmin are so weird because on Strava, it goes Monday to Sunday, but on Garmin, it goes Sunday to Saturday. This is my first run of the week on Garmin and my last run of the week on Strava. Feeling really great. Got the Bondi 9s on again. So a couple of things from last video. I mentioned having race content this week because my buddy and I were gonna run a 6K charity run, and we didn't end up doing it just because we couldn't get bibs. So that was supposed to be today. Evidently it's not happening. And then for my big announcement, I will be competing in the Cape Cod Marathon on October 12th. So I'm looking forward to that. It's so freaking weird when people see you filming yourself. But yeah, it's sort of my big announcement. It's not as ginormous as I alluded it to be, but I'm pretty excited. But yeah, that's a week of training as far as running. I didn't show my lifting, but I work out 5 days a week. But we're gonna get this easy run done and then eat some dinner.